Elvis's love song. This is one of his favorites we did the other night. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna do it again. All right, here we go. Start over.
Friends, boy, it's good for you to be here today. If abortion and human rights issues have gotten under your skin, then this show tonight is sure to get skin, meat, and bones. You see, tonight on Donahue, we are going to be discussing the growing problem in America. I'm sure you've encountered it in your schools, in your homes, and may I say maybe even in your church. Tonight we are going to discuss, yes, cannibalism. People who eat people. Now we know that this is a growing problem across our nation. And we're going to get to it in just a moment. Not nasty. Okay, tonight, first of all, we want to introduce our three guests. First, we have from South America, yes, a real cannibal, Mr. Sam Witcher. And I need to get a word from his interpreter, Miss Ann Interpreter. What did he say there? Also, we have on our panel tonight none other than Dr. Libby Rule of the ACLU. Miss Libby Rule.
Hi, fellow Americans.
And also tonight on our panel, we have a televangelist. He's from the Fundamentalist Church in Southern Georgia, Dr. I.B. Gangston. Dr. Gangston.
Thank you. It is good to be here.
Now let's, first of all, we want to get our opening comments from the cannibal himself. Do you have any opening comments?
He said, Don, my friends call me Fingers, and I kind of like that name.
I hesitate to ask this. But we've got to know, why do they call you Fingers? Fingers? Oh.
He said, well, it all started back when my wife and I were throwing a little party for our cannibal friends. And my wife made this ring finger pie that was just He said, well, Don, I wound up eating the whole thing before our guests could even arrive.
But isn't there any guilt? I mean, how in the world could you possibly eat people fingers and not feel guilty about it? Is there no guilt here? How do you handle that?
He said, absolutely nothing, not Don. I enjoy it. The way I look at it, it's my life and I can sustain it any way I choose. Don, I guess you could call me a people person.
Well, we got to get our next guest in, and she's been awfully busy lately, but once again, I want you to give a round of applause to Dr. Liberal of the ACLU. Your opening comments, Dr. Rule.
Well, Dan, I've been sitting here wanting to applaud this man. He's a shining example of the wonderful advances that we in America are making in areas like this. I'm so happy that we're allowing people to exercise their evolution-earned right to choose. I must point out, Don, that the Fingers and others like him, cannibalism is more than just a diet. It's a way of life.
And I've also got to get in our last guest, the tele-evangelist from Georgia, Dr. I.B. Gainston.
My friends. My friends.
Excuse me, interpreter, what did he say?
He said, he's not my friend, Don. I wouldn't even want to eat him.
Please. I want to ask you, Don, is this cannibalism merely a personal preference? Or is it sin? Don, I believe it to be sin. And I will briefly tell you why, with 3 points and a poem. Point number 1, human life is sacred. Men are not cattle. They should not be eaten like cattle. Number 2, how can you love your brother when you are eating him? And my final point, eating him may cause your brother to stumble. And as the late, great Freddie Flintstone once wrote, I must end with this poem. I like to eat dinosaurs, so big and so lean. But I couldn't eat Barney, that would be mean. My heart tells me that I should give, but cannibals would make Bedrock a bad place to live. And I believe all men are created equal, and as for Fred Flintstone, I won't eat people. Don, I would like to conclude by saying this cannibalism thing is bad. It is bad, bad. It gives new meaning to the word, bad.
Now hold on. Now, Pastor, wouldn't you say that maybe your comments were hard?
Well, maybe it's not that bad, but Lord, it sure isn't good.
I'm gonna have to go out in the audience for just a moment. Is there any question from the, oh, we got a question here. Now please be brief. As you know, we're running out of time.
I have a question for Sam. Do you think, because of cannibalism, it could solve the problem of homelessness in America?
Good question. Good question. Could cannibalism solve the problem of the plight of the homeless? Is what we're asking. I mean, there are so many people today living on the streets, and they don't have any jobs, and they don't have any money. And what we want to know, Sam, Fingers, excuse me, is could cannibalism actually solve the plight of the homeless? I mean, really. I'll go. That's what I thought he said. We'll move on. Dr. Rule, your closing comments, please.
We must stand against this moral slavery and support personal preference.
Folks, that's all the time we have today. And hold on, not the theme yet, because I've got something else I want to say. I want to invite you back tomorrow to be here, because tomorrow we have a discussion on that new product that is guaranteed to do away with all boogers. You've heard about the side effects of Booger Away and how many noses have been blown off. Tomorrow, we're going to talk directly with the manufacturer. That'll be tomorrow on Donahue.
Tonight's Donahue show was brought about by McCormick's Meat Tenderizer. Wow. Gosh. Have you heard the good news? I mean, isn't it great? I mean, just in the 7th grade and already I'm in the high school band. I mean, wow, isn't that awesome? I can't believe it. I mean, it's really great. And the other day, Donna and I started talking. She's really nice. I think I'm gonna invite her to the dance. You know, God. Yeah, I know. You want me to give my life to you, but I just really don't have time right now. You know, maybe later. Maybe in high school. God, you know, I don't understand. I'm only 16, and I've got to get married, because Donna's pregnant. I mean, I've got to get a job. I've got to support a family. God, I can't do this. Yeah, I know. You want me to give my life to you. But I don't know, God. There's a lot going on. And I really don't know if I can give my life to you now. Maybe later. God, I just got laid off. Donna's really angry. She says it was my fault, like she's everything else is. Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I have no job and no ways to support my family. Where am I going to go? Yeah, I know, God, you keep telling me to give you my life, but you haven't done a great job with it so far. Well, no, I didn't give it to you, but, well, yeah. Well,
Not now, God. I just can't. I just don't have time. It's so cold in here. So dark. And lonely. Kids put me in here after Donna died. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Lord. Father, there isn't much left of my life, but what there is, would you take it?
It's Youth Camp, 1990. A lot can happen in a year. Since Youth Camp 1989, a lot of youth have come and a lot of youth have gone. Strange things have happened. You're probably strange. But a strange thing happened when Youth Camp 89's gunslinger met its favorite superhero. He rode tall in the saddle, tail waving in the breeze. Said, gonna get that low-down fella who killed my family and stole the cheese. He had 4 little whiskers that bounced as he rode by. An awesome sight to behold, this mouse guy. Said, gonna get that low-down fella who has caused him so much pain. Well, he'd meet up with him one day and his life would never be the same. Well, he often dreamed of gnawing on this man who was so old. He even knew his name, Ringo. Ringo. When he found Ringo, Ringo was inside the saloon. Well, I'll meet you at the OK Corral, he squeaked at noon. Well, Ringo just calmly drank his milk as he sat there at the bar. This dirty rat means business, but I'm gonna trap him for sure. Well, Ringo tried to remember if his gun he did load. Well, Mouse guy drew first, but his paw got stuck in the gun. And Ringo pulled out his secret weapon, a heavy-duty box of decon. Mouse guy took a fall that day. Kid Ringo slowly limped away. Lives on until this very day. Well, the moral of this story, as I tell it to you now, when it comes to fighting, be a man, not a mouse. No, don't you be a mouse guy, Ringo. Is now back to her normal self. It's Brother Gene Junk Teller. Come on up, Brother Gene.
This is not a joke. It's a true story. I don't know how many of you know it, But Brother Wade himself was pastor at my church before he came to Beaver. 4 years. Well, when Wade first came down to Fulton Baptist Church, he was right out of college. Just a young whippersnapper, you know. And about that time, I just bought a new, well, it's not a new house, it's an old house down there. If y'all know where Fulton is, way, you know, about, it's so far back in the sticks that have to pipe in sunlight. And, but anyway, there was an old house down there, and I bought it real cheap. I thought I could make some money on it, but the rumor was that it was haunted. So, I wanted to sell that thing, try to make a little money, so Wade was new down there, and I thought, well, if I could get old Wade to go up there being a preacher and stay in that house for me one night, it'd make people think, well, maybe the house not haunted, and I could sell it. So I went and talked to Wade about staying in that house for me. I said, Wade, that old house I bought up there, I said, how about staying up there with me, staying up there in that house for me one night? And Wade said, nope. He said, I done heard that house haunted, I'm not staying. And I said, Wade, I'll give you $100 to stay up there if you'll stay one night. Wade said, ain't that much money in the world. So I said, yeah, it is. I said, I'll give you $100 to stay up there. And he thought about it a minute. He said, I'll tell you what. He said, I'll stay up there. He said, he said he wanted me to do 3 things for him. He said, I want me a cooler full of Pepsi Cola and some moon pies. I want me a big pot and some catfish. He said, I'll stay up there for you. So we loaded up a pickup truck with that pot and the catfish and the grease and the Pepsi Colas and moon pies, and boy, we set all Wade up in that house. He's all fixed. We all went back to the house. Now the rest of the story is interesting. About 8 o'clock up there in that house, the door opened back, you know, said whoop. The door slammed open and in walked a little dude about 2 feet tall. He had hair on him from his nose to his toes. Had little arms about big as your fingers, and they hang all the way to the floor. He looked over at Wade, and he pointed at him and he said, you gonna be here when John gets here. Wade looked at him and said, you ain't nothing but a figment of my imagination. He flipped one of them out of Pepsi Cola tabs there. He jumped out the window and gone. Wade just kind of grinned. He said, man, I'm going to make that $100. Said, I'm going to stay here all night. Well, about 10 o'clock, the door opens up again. A little slower this time, though. It says, in walked a little dude about 5 feet tall. Had chartreuse hair. Had old long slender arms and knees and elbows, all knuckled up little old looking things. Feet looked like Lebanese tennis shoes. He looked over at Wade. Wade, you gonna be here when John gets here? Wade looked at him and said, so you ain't nothing my figment of my imagination either. And he grabbed one of them Pepsi Colas and throwed it at him, and he jumped out the window. About midnight, the door opened up again. This time, you know, real slow and fast at the same time. That's kind of weird, you know. In walked a big old monster about 9 feet tall. Had chains on his legs, you know, and when he walked out across the floor, like chomp, 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 like that. Man, his hair looked like big old ropes hanging down. Eyes looked like fireballs. Man, he walked over there, that pot of grease, old Wade sitting over there, man, he'd been up there all this time, you know, just eating catfish and moon pies, drinking Pepsi Colas. Man, that catfish over on them charcoal just bubbling, you know. And that big monster walked over and he just run his hand down in there and grabbed him up and had them catfish, you know. Man, just didn't even burn it. Grabbed that big cauldron of grease sitting there, you know, hot bubbling grease, and just drank it down. Blub, 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 blub. And he looked over at Wade and said, you gonna be here when John gets here? Wade said, man, if you ain't John, I'm gone.
Every mother's dream for her little girl, but my wish may not be the same for everyone in the world. But that's alright as long as I can have one wish I pray. When people look inside my life, I want to hear them say, she's got her father's eyes, her father's eyes, eyes that find the good, the good was not around, eyes that find the source of help, but help just can't be found, eyes full of compassion, feeling everything, knowing what you're going through, feeling it the same, just like my father's eyes, my father's eyes, my father's eyes, just like my father's eyes. On that day when we were paid for all the deeds we have done, good or bad, they'll all be had to see by everyone. And when you're called to stand and tell just what you saw in me, more than anything I know, I want your words to be, she's got her father's eyes, her father's eyes, eyes that find the good thing, the good was not around, eyes that find the source of help, that help just can't be found, eyes just full of compassion, feeling everything, knowing what you're going through, feeling it the same. She's got my father's eyes, my father's eyes, my father's eyes, just like my father's eyes, my father's eyes, my father's eyes, ooh, just like my father's eyes.
This is a very sentimental time for us, and we need you here. Okay, listen. All the counselors up here, all the kiddies, y'all can stay there, don't matter, y'all can be up here. Okay, now, we know when you get here, we told you a lot of things you couldn't do and you couldn't do, so we just wanted to write a little song to you as a tribute to what you can do, what you can't do at camp. And next year, we will probably sing this to you on the first day so you'll understand all about this. We got all the people up here? Ready? On the first day of camp, my counselor said to me, we want you to have a good time. On the second day of camp, my counselor said to me, don't wet your bed, and we want you to have a good time. On the third day of camp, my counselor said to me, get up at 7, don't wet your bed, and we want you to have a good time.
You know, when I was a little boy, we lived down on an old farm. And lots of times I'd hear my daddy praying, because he'd always pray down at the barn. We always sit up and read the Bible, sometimes till way late in the night. And I can still hear my daddy tell me, son, I want you to always try to live right. Grow up to be a man of your word, son, and always do what you say. And always follow the Lord, because you can depend on Him to show you the way. And when the burdens of life get so heavy that you just know they're going to get you down, well, son, you just stop and think of Jesus and all the thorns that they put in His crown. soft, soft like an angel's wing. He said, the good book tells me to bring you up in the way you should go. And that's why I'm telling you all this now, son. Because these are things that I think you're going to need to know. I know my daddy's got a home up there. No more poor dirt farmer. His worries will all be gone. Because you see, Jesus will be Lord and Master in that beautiful heavenly home. And someday I'm going to walk with Jesus. And I'm going to walk with my daddy too. But you see, we'll walk through the fields of glory after Jesus takes me through. And it'll all be because of the old rugged cross and being brought up in the way I should go. But until that day, I'm just testifying for Jesus, because these are things that I think we all need to know. One evening, by the side of the road, I saw an old farmer in a field he just hoed. His face was all wrinkled and brown from the sun and the wind. And he was talking to the Lord, just like he'd be talking to a friend. Well, sir, he said, with his voice calm and quiet, them corn tassels need sacking, but ain't got me no string to tie. It hadn't rained in so long, till the fields is mighty dusty. And Lord, it's been so unbearable hot to where the kids are easy getting fussy. If we could have us just a little shower, Lord, it might keep the old cow from going dry. Oh, just listen at me talking. Why, you think I wasn't grateful? Why, if you didn't know me so well, Lord, you think I was just downright hateful. You think I forgot about that new calf that you sent, and the money in the mail that took care of the rent. Mom's told's better, and Johnny's home from the Navy. And that good Sunday dinner, Lord, of chickens and dumplings and gravy. And that new preacher you sent us, Lord, why, he's just a fine young man. He's been converting them sinners to beat the band. Well, I'll mosey on home now, Lord. I'll not take up no more of your time. So I'm sure there's plenty of folks here about that's waiting to ring your line. So evening to you, Lord. Watch over us tonight. But don't you worry none about us now, Lord, because we're going to be all right.
Brother Glenn, we need you up. I know I couldn't be here if it wasn't for God and for my church and my wonderful pastor. Up front, please. See there, you got food, by the way. This skit is put on. This skit is going to be put on by the Goodness Dorm, which is my dorm of my girls and the counselors that was in with me. Would Counselor Janine come up? And I couldn't have made it without her. We also had another counselor with us, but she got sick, and we had to take her. She had to be sent home. And her name is Felicia Grooms. Right, Kurt? Okay, and we also have in our team, which they'll be in the play in just a minute, we have two peer counselors, Shauna Waits and Carmelita. She is our peer counselor of our cabin, the Goodness Cabin. celebrate our skit. Brother Glenn, if you'll start our tape, we'll start. And the goodness cabin dorm, come on in.
Ringo, Ringo.
It's the last day of camp. All the little kitties are getting restless. They're playing too many pranks and having too much fun. They need a hero. They need Mouse Guy.
And there's our famous Mouse Guy. Mouse Guy, if you just have a seat.
Ninja Mouse. I'm so prepared. Love when the plan comes
It's
together.
the second to last day of camp, and all the little mice are getting restless. And now the continuing saga of Mouse Guy! And now we see scampering across the open field, it's the one and only Mouse Girl! And as we can see, Mouse Girl is frantically searching for her Mouse Girl! And now we hear Mouse Girl! Singing.
She comes as a wave of grass.
And now, finally, when their eyes meet across the way, in this fiery moment of passion, my honey. I didn't keep my mind out, And then, just at that moment, we hear the familiar voice of Wade Wallace saying, And now, to conclude this fiery love story of two heroic mice brought together by fate.
Look at the lipstick. I mean, you got a nice lip print right there. Mutant Ninja Mouse. You sissy mouse, you.
Cowabunga. Okay, any other last minute surprises?
Cheese toast.
Cheesy.
No, put his shoes on. Clay, she wants your Cheetos.
Okay, thanks goodness for you really, did it. You really surprised us. Okay. Now, our finale has gotten canceled. That was just our finale.
What?
Okay, we're going to go to our share team meetings in just a moment. This will be, of course, our last share team meeting till tomorrow. Last share team night meeting, excuse me. And we need to be back in here, well, around 11. Just whenever you get back tonight. We'll just let the share teams go and whenever they get through. And we'll see you guys back in here. The counselors, of course, we need to still meet again. One thing I want to remind
Poor preacher man really kept the devil fed. Then one day he was preaching up a storm, and after the service he went to the dorm. Love, that is, inspection time, no NLC.
We're all down.
Here's a story of a man named Gilbert. Wait, here's a story. Okay. Here's a story of a man named Gilbert who was busy with a youth camp of his own. He was singing and leading campers in ways that were his own. Till the one day when this leader met this preacher, and they knew that it was much more than a bunch. They were two friends in one cabin, and they were late for lunch. The goofy bunch passed away, they became the goofy bunch.
Are you tired?
What else are you?
Happy?
What else are you?
Anybody know who this is? A hair thing?
I'm saved.
Heard that.
Got a black and gold?
We're not reaching a third of the church.
Hey.